Hey, good afternoon, guys. It's Craig Martin with Fathers on Cue, coming at you with another recharge men support group topic for today. This is a trailer to intro for a topic I did back on January 19th, um, 2021, called Refocus and Release. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. Okay. Um, and drop a comment in the comment section if there's anything you guys want to hear about or want to hear me speak about. Just drop it in the comment section. Also, you check me out in the email and also on Facebook at Fathers on Cue. All right. Thank you so much. Take care. Hello. Good evening, everybody. This is Craig Martin with Fathers on Cue. Um, Zoom call. Today is January 19th, Tuesday. It is now a little bit after 7. I want to get started. I missed last week. I don't know what was going on, but anyways, I missed last week, so now I'm going to double up for this week, the 19th and the 26th, as we're going through a 4-week New Year's kind of like series. So 2 weeks ago was reflection. Today we're going to talk about refocus and release. So we're doing like the 4 R's, and then the last one will be redemption. So I don't know, this came to my mind right around, right after Christmas, I would say. Right after Christmas, this came to my mind that I should put together a series and start talking about stuff we think about when we make resolutions, things of that nature. So these 4 kind of like many topics came to mind. So without further ado, let's get started. Refocus. So as I did a couple of weeks ago, I did like the definition. So I'm going to share my screen right quick. And I like to start off by giving like the definition of refocus. Definition of refocus by Webster is to focus again, number 1. Number 2, to change the emphasis or direction of. He or she had refocused his or her life. The verb is to focus again, focus something again, and to change emphasis or direction. So refocus. So you're focusing on something in particular, and for some reason or another it's not working out, or something's changed or whatever. So now you have to transition. So it's kind of like, if anybody kind of knows about Tai Chi and how the movements go, it kind of goes from left to right, right to left, slowly across. So it's kind of like you're taking, and also like a camera is kind of panning slowly, and then in between the plane where it started, and it kind of stops and refocuses itself on something different. So it's kind of like that for a lot of us this year, transitioning into 2021, refocusing on, it could be a lot of different things. I mean, it's definitely a personal experience. So whatever you are refocusing your efforts, your concentration, your concern, and hopefully it's all positive, and we could, move forward. So I like refocus because it can start and stop many times over. So, something may not have worked, so you change direction, take your focus off of that particular instance, happening, etc., and refocus it on something else that can possibly improve upon what you were focusing on in the beginning. So it's all about, I guess, change. It's all about being more positive, refocusing on things that don't drain, that don't drain your energy, things of that nature. So, excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah. Anyways, so hopefully everything that we take into account regarding refocus, as maybe a resolution of yours is to refocus on maybe going back to school, refocusing on making your relationship better, refocusing on various different things. It could be a lot of different things. So I just wanted to share that, and hopefully you can get a better understanding about the meaning, so to speak, of refocusing. So, okay, the next one, and that was real quick actually. I wanted to kind of stretch that one out, but it's pretty much self-explanatory in so many ways. I mean, refocus is like, yeah, refocus. All right, I'm gonna move on. The next one, like I said, we talked about reflection. Now we just talked about refocus. So okay, let's go back a little bit to reflection. I'll talk about reflection. Reflection, I talked about it 2 weeks ago, reflection. And then now, so you have a reflection, you're looking back on something, you're contemplating it, whether it was good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, or what have you. And now it's time to refocus. So you had a reflection, you look back, you thought about some things. Now, let's change the way we do things. Let's change something. Let's do something more positive. Let's not make the same mistakes that we did, so to speak, last year. So refocusing our efforts, our energy, stuff like that. Okay. So now let's go to release. Release. Release can be a lot of different things to a lot of different people at a certain particular time on their journey. Okay. So release. Webster's definition of release. Okay. To set free from restraint, confinement, or servitude. Release the hostages, release pent-up emotions, release the brakes. Dismiss, to let go. Release from his or her job. To relieve from something that confines, burdens, or oppresses. Okay. Okay. To give up in favor of another, relinquish. Release a claim to a property. Okay. Then it goes into publication, to give permission for publication, performance, exhibit, or sale, also to make available to the public. Release. Okay. So the first definition of release, to set free from restraint, confinement, or servitude. So, and I like to go down to the really one I want to talk about is the emotional part, the definition, free from restraint, confinement, or servitude. So, and then number two, to relieve from something that combines, burdens, or oppress. So, as I talk about these three R's, reflection, refocus, release, and redemption. Release is hopefully something that happens as you begin to refocus your efforts, your energy. You start to release all the feelings that have held you back last year, that have zapped your energy, releasing the things that cause you harm, release the things that may be addictive, release the things that, don't bring you joy, release the things that, hold you back, hold you down. So all these things that can restrain you from doing what you need to do, what you were destined to do. So release means so many different things in so many different instances to so many different people. And I can't stress it enough. These words are they're universal, and they could, be adapted to any situation that you possibly may be going through. So this is the reason why I kind of chose, because a lot of people believe that as you transition into a new year, it's a time for doing new things, trying new things, new experiences, things of that nature. So if you can't let go of some of the things that hold you back, that are holding you down, then how are you going to be able to experience these persons, places, things, and ideals, so to speak? So, and my daughter, she likes Frozen. Is always singing "Let It Go" song. It sounds so cute when she does it. So in so many ways, if you really listen to the words of that song and many other songs related, kind of saying to let it go. It's definitely could be a factual and be relevant to people at that moment. So release. I work with a population from my job where I work with homeless folks and also people returning home from prison. So recently, I think it was back in December, a whole bunch of people got released from prison and the jails in New Jersey because of COVID. So their definition of release is way different from possibly us from the outside looking in, so to speak. So so it goes to show you that it's just perspective sometimes. For those people that were released from prisons and jails and things of that nature, has a way sort of definition to the word than someone that's hasn't been confined in confinement. Okay, so we have reflection, refocus, release. All right, so I just wanted to share those two tonight. Refocus, changing your I guess you're changing your focus from one situation and refocusing it on to make the previous situation better. Maybe even taking a step back, looking at all the variables, and then refocus on how you could do things a lot better. And then you have release, which can mean various things, but can be released from servitude, confinement, or restraint. And that could go across the gamut from personally being locked down to emotional levels, to addictive levels, to just being more under self-control, so to speak. So release some of the anger, emotional distress, and some of the things that you've been going through. So during this time of COVID, I feel as though a lot of us need to just take a woo sigh and and breathe, because it's been a rough year on us all. So I pray for America to heal itself, but it takes a lot of us to have that same type of prayer warrior mentality to come together to pray for our leadership and pray for our country. So I thank y'all for listening today. I guess I was a little bit longer today, maybe, I don't know. But I thank y'all for listening. I appreciate this to be on the podcast. Fathers on Q on Anchor. It'll be up tonight, probably in the next hour or so. So look forward to that. I appreciate y'all for listening. And I will see you next week with our last, fourth and final session, which is redemption. It's going to be a good one. I think it'll be a lot longer than these last 2-3 sessions. All right. Look forward to talking with you soon. And take care. Everybody be safe. Okay. All right. Love y'all.